Hi everybody, Kyle Austin, MLive.com here at the State Farm Center in Champaign, Illinois after Michigan State's 87-74 win over Illinois. Here with my three takeaways. Takeaway number one, I think this was a big step for this team to be able to, not only win on the road, because we talked about it, I've written about how, this team was only 1-1 in road games this year. Two of its poor performances of the year had been on the road. Most of this group that came back from last year, they were 2-7 on the road last year. So for as much as they've done and for as many wins as they have this year, to me, they were still a pretty unproven team on the road. They hadn't really had a solid performance on the road. And I think they got that tonight. And I think it's important how they got that. Really kind of took a punch to the mouth early from Illinois in the form of its ball pressure defense. Michigan State looked flustered at first. Its point guards couldn't get the offense going. Cassius Winston had 4 turnovers early. He finished with 8. Tum Nairn had 5, and really just looked flustered. And for a young team, it would have been easy, I think, for them to fall apart. But I think this is the first time on the road we've really seen them regroup, settle in. They still finished with 25 turnovers, which is a lot, but they kind of tapered off, and really their shooting never waned. They shot 68.2%. That's the highest number that any opposing team has ever shot in this building, actually, between State Farm Center and back when it was Assembly Hall, and Michigan State's highest shooting performance of the year. So I think they're able to overcome some adversity, do that on the road. I think that's something that this team needed to do. It plays 6 of its last 10 from here on the road. Certainly if it's going to win the Big Ten and go into the postseason with any momentum, it needed good road performances, and tonight was really the first of those. Takeaway number 2, Miles Bridges led everyone with 21 points, but the guy that impressed me the most was Jaren Jackson. Only took 6 shots, but really, really impressive as far as the way he scored, the athleticism that he showed. He went coast to coast at one point, rebound, all the way down, one-handed dunk. He had a couple, I think, takes from the three-point line, one in particular where he took it, went across the key, one-handed dunk. Just really, really impressive stuff for a guy his age, a guy that turned 18 in the fall. Obviously some stuff that NBA scouts are going to like, but Illinois, the flip side of that ball pressure, which did give Michigan State trouble, is it allowed things like that. The dribble drive from Jaren Jackson, he's able to do that, and just the number of ways he's able to score, whether it's shooting that three-pointer, if they're going to play up on him at the three-point line, he can put it on the floor, get to the hoop. And obviously he can score around the hoop with his size, and 5 blocks for him as well. So really, I think the most impressive game I've seen him play overall this season. And then takeaway number 3, they overcame it, but 25 turnovers is still going to jump out at you on the page. If Michigan State faces more ball pressure and maybe a team that pressures the ball and is a little bit better overall than Illinois, which is now 0-8 in the Big Ten, that's something we're going to have to figure out. For as many turnovers as the point guards had, I thought Michigan State also didn't do a very good job getting them help. They kind of left Cassius Winston and Tum Nairn kind of on islands at some points, when I think some bigs maybe needed to come out, set a screen for them, free them a little bit. Some guys needed to get open for some more passes for them. But overall just kind of show a little bit more calm through it. I think they knew what to expect coming in this. This is, Brad Underwood in his first year, that's his MO, that's how he plays defense. So, coming out with 25 turnovers, they overcome it, so it doesn't cost them, but I think certainly that's something that is going to be something to work on here in the next couple weeks. That'll do it from State Farm Center here in Champaign. Stay with MLive.com/partners for your coverage. Thanks for watching.